Check. Kaboom. Check. Kaboom.
Hello everyone. I think the stream should already start. Today we will be watching
Check.
AWC match versus Xeransis and GrandLapin. At the moment they are both online, but the match is planned on 7 PM
Kaboom.
UTC. Now it's only
Kaboom.
this time, so we need to
Kaboom.
wait 20 more minutes, but the match can start a little earlier, so I started my stream a little earlier as well. And while the match is not started,
Kaboom.
we will watch some
Kaboom.
atomic games on TV.
Check. Kaboom. Check. 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 Check.
Okay, let's watch some games. This opening is not very good for black, but in Hyper Bullet it's completely playable. And at the moment black's position is quite
Kaboom.
active. I'm not sure that white is even better here.
Kaboom. Kaboom. Check. Kaboom. Kaboom.
Well, it
Check.
seems that white is better,
Kaboom.
but
Kaboom.
okay, now white is
Kaboom. Check. Kaboom.
white just needs to check
Check.
black somehow so
Check.
that they won't get flagged.
Check.
But
Kaboom.
if the kings are connected, it's not that easy to check. Robin Vane still managed to flag his opponent. Interesting.
Check.
Interesting why black is not castle. Maybe this really is better.
Kaboom.
Preserve the queen.
Check.
And yeah, this is winning for black.
Kaboom. Kaboom.
E5 again. E3 is not the most principal move. I think D4 is the most principal. Here castle. What is this move?
Kaboom.
This was a bad move.
Kaboom.
Basically
Kaboom.
white gave up their only asset in that position, their very strong knight. Okay, but yes, this is
Check.
unstoppable already.
Kaboom. Kaboom. Kaboom.
But white at least survived this for a couple of moves.
Kaboom. Kaboom.
Maybe check.
Kaboom. Check.
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 Well, I think white could have played in Hyper Bullet such a position. It's kind
Check.
of boring that they play the same openings. E4.
Kaboom.
Hopefully that this doesn't spoil
Kaboom.
anything very much because it's not me who is playing.
Kaboom.
Okay, this looks winning
Check.
for black.
Check. Kaboom.
E4 again. Maybe you try something else than knight f6. E4 and... Okay, now we...
Kaboom. Check. Check. Kaboom. Kaboom.
Okay, I guess we'll just wait for some higher level atomic. What is this? This Stockfish plays e5 on e4, and actually after this and this, black has no defense. Okay, Rabin Vane at least plays decently. We can watch this.
Kaboom.
Takes. I think this should be punished somehow. I'm not sure how. Maybe Queen f3.
Kaboom. Check. Kaboom. Check. Kaboom. 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 Check. Kaboom.
Okay, I'm not sure if my stream is up now.
Check. Kaboom. Check.
Let's check.
Kaboom.
What's going on?
Kaboom. 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 Check. Kaboom.
Okay, it seems that
Check. Kaboom.
my stream is up.
Kaboom.
Hopefully such disconnects won't happen on the match.
Kaboom.
Okay, this is Hyperbullet again.
Kaboom. Kaboom. Kaboom.
And Robin Wayne.
Kaboom. Check. Kaboom. Check. Kaboom. Check.
Trying to save the
Check.
day bravely. You can do this actually. Yes, I think that Robin Wayne
Check. Check.
can flag. Even in such a position.
Check.
Okay, maybe
Check.
drop
Check.
Atomic TV and watch how GrandLapin
check,
play. Yes.
kaboom, check, check,
How can we
check,
mute site? GrandLapin is playing. GrandLapin is playing classical check, unfortunately. It's because there is no safe 2x2 square that is not surrounded by white pieces. D6 is a bad move, precisely because of this combination. What is this? Anonymous versus Anonymous on Atomic TV. This is interesting. E5 again. Well, this position should be better for black. Okay, this is just winning. It's hard to comment on hyperbullets because everything is happening so fast that when I say something, the position was already changing a million times. Where this move? Why? And why? Why play Queen A5 after this bishop is here? Okay, Queen G4 is reasonable, probably. The Queen can create some threats in the future, and it's not that easy to chase it away from this square, because after something like this, white would have this. Okay. Removing E4. E4, I mean. Yes. Four, I mean. Okay. This. All these moves were already played by GrandLapin in match versus me. I lost lost that game and then started to play some not main lines of knight f3 e3. I'm not sure that was a correct decision by me. Okay, I played bishop f6 in this position. Xeransis played knight f6. These two moves are both losing actually, but so it's a matter of taste how to lose less painfully. And this move is correct, as I think. Maybe you could take this move. I can honestly say that I don't remember any theory here. So this, what if white does this? Can I take? Because if I don't take, then I need to retreat here, and this looks crushing, yes, because if I take the knight, it's the end. So if white gives a check, then black is forced to give up the queen. Then white probably wants to do this. After this move, can I do this and this?
Kaboom.
Okay. The order is probably irrelevant because if black, this looks like the black move, yes, and after that black still cannot move.
Kaboom.
No, because of this. So this is just the same line but in another order. Can I drop the link here? Yes. So what can white do? This. C3, Rabin suggests. Well, yes, this is a bad move. Okay, queen h6 looks natural, but black can castle as I can see. And actually, black, what else except for castle? I mean, king d7. Why do this if you can castle? Okay, black may have this move, g3, but this doesn't look good. Yes, so castle, as expected. Yeah, what can I say about this position? I'm quite sure that this is objectively lost for black. Quite sure, but in practice it may not be so easy to prove. Can black do this? Takes and takes. It's probably the queen will be too strong. Though, will it? It's hard. And Xeransis doesn't have so much time. But I mean, what else? This looks better material-wise. White has this move, e6. What next? Queen h5 probably.
Kaboom.
Okay, takes immediately. Is it better? Maybe it's better because white needs to waste a tempo for taking this knight now. So if they want to do something like that, but the knight f3, yes, and but not sure
Check.
why resign in this position. Okay, so Xeransis play this knight h3 d4, opening which so it's nothing surprising as well.
check,
There is nothing crushing for white yet. The position is quite cramped for black, especially because of this bishop. On the other hand, it's not clear what bishop f8 is an interesting move.
kaboom,
This looked quite natural because I just don't see how to prevent this in any other way, and this gives black some chances to activate or exchange this bishop for a knight. So some moves like e takes f5 look tempting, but white needs to deal with knight f6 somehow. Oh, come on. Reconnecting again.
kaboom,
So e takes f5 was played. Well, I don't think that playing it right away was the right decision. White can do this move probably, but I don't see that. I don't see really deadly threats by white in this position. Looks like Xeransis misplayed this, because black's threats are quite clear. What white can do here is not just this. This knight can't do anything. Maybe white's only chance is to sacrifice this queen and try to break somehow on the f file. But this may prove too slow, because black has their treats as well. The position is complicated, so it's natural that GrandLapin thinks, but on the other hand, so maybe he chooses between these two moves. But I think that queen a5 could be played faster. Maybe he thought about queen d7 though. So what white can do? Queen f3, knight d1, and maybe just f5. Okay, if white ignores this, he takes, bishop here takes, and the rook is coming. Maybe something like that. Maybe it's not that clear. Maybe c3. And why allow this? Black even doesn't want to take. This looks very risky for white, especially when you have so little time left. Why not f5? Because there was some real threat with the queen, I am not sure. What if black just takes? Okay, black could not take. Black could take this. Bishop f4. Now, yes, but now white has no good square for the queen. Probably queen e2 is the only move, or queen e3. Yes, I think GrandLapin wins this game, because this time difference in such a complicated position is hardly tolerable, and if Xeransis would have a serious advantage here, then he had any chances, but not in this position. So the score is 2-0. And GrandLapin is continuing
Check.
to spam.
Check.
Just a bit disappointing, but I think that Xeransis could prepare better against this, considering that GrandLapin already played this opening in previous AWC match. So now we see not this move but this. Okay. E5. Why not E5? Probably because white. Okay, I just take this knight, and white can probably take this after. So F3 looks okay. Maybe this move. I'm pretty sure that F3 is better because black wants to take on E3 anyway. If white goes king d1, maybe bishop f3 is even better, and queen takes all these two pieces, but black seem to have some tempo after this, and the queen will probably not be lost. So I think that f3, then knight takes, knight here, maybe king d7 after that, so that the queen looks saved.
Kaboom.
Knight here, and the queen goes somewhere, I don't know where. Okay, this can be bad for white actually, because the black has the queen, and it's not clear how white can force taking this queen. And if you have the queen, then it's always very tricky. Well, I think knight takes a7 is a move. No, I don't think that knight takes a7 is absolutely not. So why not play knight c7 immediately? So, and to see if Xeransis takes the knight and goes this. What other move does black have here? White have here? White just resigned. Well, interesting. So turns out GrandLapin didn't know this line with bishop e4. Well, and so he should either determine how to play it correctly on a match or just switch to some other line. Damn, I lost connection again. Okay, please reconnect faster. Yesterday everything was fine with my internet. Why today it is not fine, I don't know. Okay, what opening was played? The same one. Oh,
Check.
why not play different stuff? And he takes f5 again. Really? I mean, why play this position for as white? Black just this knight is just so much counterplay for black. Why can't white just wait some moves and do some developing stuff instead? Maybe just e5 and you play like. Maybe after e5 though black has this. I don't know. And now I don't understand this decision because after king h1 the knight. Maybe he wants to say that he takes the knight and f5. Okay, I think that knight f2 is better, but maybe I'm wrong. Because okay, black can pretend that they win a rook for a pawn, but
Kaboom.
white just have so much play here. Maybe knight f3 so that at some point, not now. Okay, now is okay. Rabinowitz says that e takes f5 is the best move. Well, if Engine says it's the best, I can believe in that, but this looks complicated to play. Okay, that's a joke by Rabinowitz. Yes, okay. I thought that you talk about this move. Granish said that queen e2 is a win. He looked up engine, I suppose. What if knight d2? Then it's funny that white has this stuff, but knight can just destroy both checkers. Yes, but black seems to be in trouble. I don't understand why he played knight h2. And knight g1. Knight g1 is nice, so that both these streets. But maybe black has this, or white has this, and queen e3 after takes. And after this, or even this move, bishop g5. Or maybe no, takes is bad, because I take, and if I give check, then black has. I'm not sure that bishop g5 is crushing. This move is not crushing because black has this. I don't yet see how white wins. On the other hand, if black takes now this pawn, after for example queen e3, black takes, then white has this move, and all white threats are still here. So queen e3 looks natural. Maybe c5 then. No, if c5 then I just take and too much threat. Why not queen e3? Queen e3. Xeransis A. I think queen e3 should win. Why play this move? Now you won't have queen e3. Do you understand this? Does he want to?
Kaboom.
Why allow this? Now it's checkmate. Well, maybe this is. But why? Oh, interesting. Yes, this looks winning. Probably Xeransis calculated it better than me.
Kaboom.
Yes. GG.
Kaboom.
So 2-2, and we are viewing the rematch. Will GrandLapin continue to spam? I think that spamming is not a good idea versus Xeransis. As far as I just know, he's just the best player of playing this opening as black. I didn't saw a player who plays this better. Okay, this is a better thing to play versus Xeransis because he usually... Oh, h3. I expected g4. Oh, and he plays this rook h6 stuff. I like this. This is a good idea, I think. Because this opening is quite rare, and it's very probable that Xeransis didn't prepare. It's very likely that he didn't prepare specifically to this match.
Check.
This opening. Okay, but you can take yet. d4 couldn't take because black had this. And so why black doesn't take this rook? Because then this bishop will be a monster here. So it's not really tempting to take this rook. It's not just losing, but it's not like you win an exchange. You basically win nothing if you take. Maybe you can just... I don't know what you win actually. So this position is quite uncomfortable for black. Usually c3. Stop. Why can't you? Yes, you can. You can take d5. Well, then black may have some fancy stuff here. So, well, you shouldn't hurry with taking, in my view. Maybe c3 so that prepare something like takes and queen here. c3 is a typical idea in such position.
Kaboom.
Okay, taking the bishop is also fine, I suppose. So that the queen can now probably move out this way. On the other hand, black just plays e6 at some point, and it's not clear what this queen can achieve. Maybe invade here.
Kaboom.
Okay, black returned the pawn back and claims that the position is not that dangerous anymore. Maybe they're right. This actually looks not clear how white can proceed. Queen g4 is natural, but after e6 I just don't see a convincing continuation. Queen g3, queen c7, queen d6 takes, and maybe just no. If white takes, black takes, and it's just a dead drawn endgame. So does white have here anything more? And if The problem for white is that this rook is now really under attack, because if the queen come down, then it will be actually an extra exchange without any
Kaboom.
problems for black. Yes, and black plays
Kaboom.
queen f4,
Kaboom.
rook takes. Yes, this is dead draw. With bishops on the board, this is just a dead draw. So Xeransis, this is good for Xeransis because he was black in that game. Xeransis has good chances to win now, but it's only half through the match and the score is equal. It's just that Xeransis is a bit in a better position because he has one more white game, but we'll see if
Check.
that helps him. Okay, the same. I can say something about this opening. This is basically a theory that was modern in 2016 at least, maybe even earlier, and it is still actual now because
Check.
I didn't ever saw some
Check.
complete refutation of this defense by black. Obviously it's not very pleasant to play, but
Kaboom.
if white does the right stuff in atomic, then every opening is not pleasant to play for black. So I expect knight f2 now, because knight h2 looked weird. After knight f2, white feels uncomfortable here in my view. Okay, I don't understand this. I expect that this is 1-0 for Xeransis. Really, I don't understand why to play this. Maybe there is some concrete stuff that I don't see. After queen e2, f5.
Kaboom.
On the other hand, if Xeransis plays this, maybe he knows that this is a good stuff. But yes, Greenwich asks if bishop f8 is theory. I'm not sure that it is a theory that Xeransis knows, so maybe e takes f5 is not the move that he knows is correct from Stockfish, but just tries to prove it. I just don't know what black is supposed to do in this position. Like after knight h2, this is pretty forced. And now GrandLapin is thinking, why would you want to get this position as black? I don't know. Maybe GrandLapin is not actually thinking, but it is me who is lagging. I'm not sure. It will be still interesting to see if GrandLapin finds a way to complicate stuff for white here. Okay. Kingish. Nothing completely new. Okay, maybe bishop g5 is now a move, or just takes. No, taking this way is impossible. Taking this way. Then queen takes the knight. And no, queen takes the knight is probably bad. What else does white have here? What if takes? F takes g7, g6. F takes g6 was the move that was played in another game, so it looks natural. Maybe e5 after that, but no. After e5 I just take and bishop here, queen here. This looks bad for black. I think white should just take, and I agree with Onobens. If white doesn't take though, then what? Then it's not that clear. Maybe white can take this bishop that way as well.
Kaboom.
Okay. Xeransis does this move. Okay, queen f6. Interesting. That is interesting. It's hard to. Okay, now this is read. Now white wants to just do this. Long castle. White's lots of material up. They can afford to give up the rook, I suppose. They don't want even to do that.
Check.
Yes, maybe that was a better way. Or win an exchange. This knight can't give a check in any way. And also this rook can really go here because takes is pending. Yes, this looks lost for black. Completely lost. I think white can do this. Yes. GG. I just see no way to continue. And GrandLapin is spamming again.
Check.
Okay.
Check.
Let's see if he can do this. Knight f6. Banis is making himself. Yes, Banis is GrandLapin because that means big bunny in French. There should be some way to
Check. Kaboom.
win here as white, I expect. He was a carrot to begin with. Okay. Smash damn fools. Cool as always. Onobens doesn't like this line for black, but it actually worked for Xeransis in previous game. So works well, at least against GrandLapin so far. And I don't see how white can proceed. Maybe queen h3, but no. Queen h3, knight here, and queen should return to h4. Yes, I agree with smash time fools. This position looks completely fine. Maybe Onobens can explain what's wrong with this line. I mean, okay, it's not that comfortable because white has a queen. But I mean, what this queen can do in this position? I don't see. This queen is really trapped here. It really looks like queen g5. Okay, after queen g5, what this queen is threatening though. Is this good? Queen here, here,
Check.
and queen takes. Then
Kaboom.
it's hard to calculate the material. I think black. This looks a mistake by black, to
Check.
be honest. The queen was not. The queen was not playing. Why exchange it for so much material eventually? Bishop c3 takes. White is a beat up material, it seems. One pawn. One pawn should be enough to win in such endgame. Black can play this just to annoy white and try to find some counterplay, but this knight is bishop c3 pawnization ideas. Maybe. But pawnization ideas looks quite ghostly when there are so many rooks on the board. So it's not that white is automatically winning after this, but it just looks very hard to really pawnitize. GrandLapin is joking again. Of course they can see the chat, but then maybe they are seeing it as anonymous, but this can be considered cheating, so I don't think that any of them actually doing this. Yeah, this position is really bad for black, because now this knight is very misplaced. The only chance for black is maybe at some point take this rook and give exchange another pair of rook and give a perpetual with their last rook. This may be viable at some point, but as it looks now, this is just winning for white. Not just winning, not simply winning, but winning. Okay, but there's not so much time for big bunnies. d4 and bishop c3. I still don't get why not bishop c3 early instead of bishop b2. Because after bishop c3 the material is basically balanced, but white is a pawn up, and now there is some imbalance in the position. There is some imbalance because black has this strong bishop. Yes, white is 2 pawns up, but there is some. No, this looks okay. This looks like Xeransis is a carrot in this position.
Kaboom.
I see no chances for black here. And just this bishop tries to annoy. Xeransis spends way too much time on this, unless I'm lagging, of course. And I'm actually lagging. Or not. g5. Yes. Black resigned. This was quite predictable in this kind of position. And the game continues. Xeransis continues spamming this stuff. And GrandLapin. He how many games left? 3 games left. If in each game white wins, then Xeransis wins the match. But if GrandLapin manages to overturn the tables in one of white games, then this can be very bad for Xeransis.
Kaboom. Kaboom.
Okay, I really expect that he goes to f2 this time. Because with this move he actually won a game, the second game, and with this move he already lost 2 games. So yes, finally we saw that. I just want to see what's really wrong with this move, because it just feels so much better than this for me. After king h1, it seems that black has no counterplay, and this way black actually has some. I agree, definitely. I think Xeransis is a bit better than GrandLapin, at least now, but in this match format anyone can win it, and nothing would be a surprise. Okay, so in previous game white played knight f7, and after queen a5 there was just not clear what to do next. So I expect queen a5, and I see no reason to think really. What else move except for queen a5 really? I don't like moves like this, because this is very nice for white, interesting. Queen a2. I don't really see how this is winning for white yet. Why not playing this though? I suppose that castling here is also a good choice for white. Maybe it's really good for white because this queen is trapped. Okay, why I can't take? Stop. Stop. Yes, I can't take because of this check and knight takes. That was interesting idea. Yes, that is really interesting. This still kind of feels that it's hard to do anything with white. Knight c7.
Check.
Probably. Yes, what if just king f5? Yes, Sonnemann is such a strong player. It's hard to do anything with him. It's hard to comment when he just says all the best moves. Okay, why not knight e4 now? If c4, then white have this. So this is not good. Black has this, so this is not really good for white. So f5 probably now, or if now, then this move can be what if white just Greenwich also suggests f5. Okay, what if I just go here? Then rook e1. No, rook e1 is bad because of this move. This is very strange. Maybe it's not late to play knight d2. No, it is already late because this takes, and now bishop here. Oh no, who is lost? I am not sure who is lost in this position. Is the black who is lost? Why knight d2 is bad move? I don't see. Maybe king h1. Just rook here. Yes, after rook here, check, king here. There is probably not much that black can do. Okay, this queen wants to go here, I suppose. Maybe this is lost for black, but it's not that over that there is nothing to play. What if this move stop? Oh, why allow this? What a fool.
Kaboom.
No, this looks winning for black, honestly. This looks so winning for black. Maybe white can do somehow induce the draw here.
Check.
Yes, this is with check. No, this is win. This is a winning for GrandLapin. So I think that this pretty much proves that knight f2 is more practical in this position. Xeransis won both games when black played knight h2 and win, and lost both games when black played knight f2.
Kaboom.
Just here, yes. Now g4 looks forced. Oh no, it's not forced.
Check. Check.
Is this a win though? This is
Check.
Quite well. Okay, I think that no,
Kaboom.
this is a draw. This is or not. Very hard to
Kaboom.
say. This can get dangerous for black actually.
Kaboom.
You need to do some. Why do this? Really? No. Yes, I think that was lost for white anyway. Well, this is completely lost for
Kaboom.
white. Black can even take this pawn. But let's see if GrandLapin knows how to deal with the rook pawn. Okay, Xeransis just played this bet, so this is an easy win for GrandLapin. The king should be somewhere here. Okay. Please, chess, show the game. Tonight's opening. The match situation is quite tricky for Xeransis. This game is quite decisive because GrandLapin has white, a better position. Grange, this opening is not really a crap. It is not pleasant to play for black. I played this opening versus nuts, so not in this move order. I actually messed up a bit, but I can assure you this is not. Maybe this is objectively draw for black, but it's not. It's very hard to play in blitz. So, but yes, maybe you're right that Xeransis is probably much less prepared in this open than in some mainstream stuff like knight f3, e3. So this may be more practical to play for GrandLapin, but on the other hand, there was already one draw in this opening, so I would play something different this time. Now black's idea is just invade here, so that if white even manages to exchange this, the queen is not in a good situation. Okay, this. Knight d3 was important. Yes, I agree with Onabens that this move should be done. Okay. It can get... Yes, but what if just c3? Well, this is still complicated. This is not a simple win for white, but I think that white is better here. This and this is still winning, yes.
Check.
GG's. GrandLapin won. Yes, that was quite an interesting match. Let's analyze some games that was played. I forgot my prep against bishop e4. Yes. Let's see. So that was the first game.
Check. Check.
So knight b5 looks better, and bishop takes. And this line is probably not really good for black, because nobody played that. Yes, engine says this is bad.
Check.
Though this position is... Yes, the final position was still probably... I'm not sure this... How white make any progress here? pawns on the king side, I guess. Because black can't really open up the position because the queen is too dangerous. Maybe I still think this was a premature sign. Probably Xeransis just didn't notice that he has this rook b7 or rook b6 stuff. Okay, let's see this game.
Check.
Okay, in this position, bishop f8 is my stockfish is not really good at this moment because streaming takes a lot of CPU time. 8 is actually a stockfish move, so it shouldn't be bad for black. He takes f5. Well, stockfish considered this move is better, but it's just so interesting. This move looks so much more practical to my eyes. What does white have here though? Queen f3. Yeah, this is very hard to really play perfectly such a position. So yes, stockfish may say that this is +6, but it's very hard to see what to do correctly. Okay, even if f5, like yes, this move, you need to see something like that. Yes, this is just so incomprehensible. So I don't see any reason for white to play this. Maybe there is some better continuation here, like for example queen e2. b5 and only in this point takes. Yes, this is not winning. This stockfish doesn't think this is winning. Maybe that is really a good move. Well, Xeransis has his own style of playing, so I won't criticize that much. But I don't think that I would include this opening in my own repertoire. Maybe just to play such thing for fun, but not for result, or just for improve my calculation skills or pattern recognition skills. I don't know. Okay, let's see the next game.
Check, check.
So queen f4, just a bad move. Yes, there is nothing to watch then. GrandLapin says that he just forgot his prep.
Check.
I mean, king. Yes, and after king h1, stockfish says that the only move is h takes g5. After f5 it says that black is better. After knight f3, and then it just drops very fast. usually not very good if Stockfish says the position is better. Yes, it's just +8 now. So I guess I was correct that knight h2 is not a good move, despite the fact that Stockfish at low depths says that it's good. Just not sure how to play this for black. What next? Okay, this is
Check.
completely normal for white. Yes, takes. Is it really normal though? So, is this position just a draw? Or white should have done something else here?
Check.
a6 takes. I suggested c3 here. What if c3 was played? Just a takes b5.
Check.
Yeah, I quite like this defense for black.
Check.
I just cannot see when white made a mistake. Now let's see this.
Check. Check.
Okay.
Check.
Never gonna berserk play this, so this is probably correct. And knight g5 here. Or queen g5, I mean. Oh yes. Yes, so white has this idea, and what if knight g5 and e5? Then white at least doesn't have this just before. I'm not sure. Why is this really better for white? Castles. Because this queen can't do anything. Maybe it eventually just grabs some material like that, and you say that white has extra material, maybe. Yeah, this should be good for white. Just 2 extra pawns. The position is a bit passive, but actually white is not forced to do this immediately. Maybe they can just wait for something and do some developing moves. But I'm not sure how practical it is for both sides. I can actually play this. Okay, what white could do else?
Check.
Yeah, this thing is interesting to play for black. I think I will try it one day. Because yeah, white can win some material, but it looks like black will have some pressure there. I not particularly like this position. I think it would be interesting to train it.
Check.
Yes, and here bishop c3. Engine says it's better probably because it's just returns some material. I think black has some chances to draw this. On the other hand, there is no... Is there any pawnization ideas here? There may be. Maybe there are pawnization ideas. If the knight gives itself for this pawn or blocks it from the light square, and this pawn also stands on the light square and all the rooks are exchanged, then this bishop can be pawnitized and this pawn. Okay, there is very many ifs in this way, so I don't really believe that. Interesting. Engine says this is 0. Maybe that was not that bad. But you really need to analyze this better. And it's 0. This 0 surely doesn't relate to pawnization, because engine doesn't understand pawnization. So there is probably some perpetuals here, because of this rook is not playing. Oh, just this.
Check.
Well, it is interesting. And at least engine lines went to a draw. Maybe I just shouldn't have done this as white. But this is not so trivial. After bishop b2 though, yes, taking the rook also felt a mistake. Although this position white just have extra pawn. Yes, and this is a rook endgame, so rook endgames on the other hand can get really hard if some files get open. Then the weaker side sometimes have some perpetuals, but this particular rook, there is no open files in this particular rook endgames, and white will probably find how to exchange rooks, like making this move. So if black doesn't exchange it, then this pawn will block a black rook, and if a black rook is blocked, then there is no chances. What they write in Discord? They write next pairings. Xeransis meets Vlad 00 now, and GrandLapin means Onubens. Let me make a little prediction that Onubens will win GrandLapin and Xeransis will win Vlad, but that's only a prediction.
Check.
At this point, any result can happen. It's just a matter of probability. Yes, white just had a mate in 9.
Check.
And here, I don't really understand this move. So you want to do this. Well, maybe it's okay. this is just a blunder. Bishop b4 actually is a very natural move. Of course black has this, but after both of these two moves are pretty natural, so a human can find it quite easily. And then the rook is going here after the queen, for example, or just takes. Yes, I think rook f5 is better, but taking, engine says that after taking there is also no trouble for white. So maybe, what can I say on this position? Winning for white, there is no illusion that it is winning. But on the other hand, is it a practical win? Maybe. If you learn quite some lines in this position, it should be a practical win for white. This evaluation can't be for nothing. But on the other hand, this is just one of the many lines of this opening. For example, the move bishop f8 is not that obvious. There are some other moves here. So if you want to play this opening for a win, you need to learn really much stuff here.
Check.
But it's fun. I must admit that this is all quite fun thing. Unlike for example some knight f3 e3 lines. Okay, and let's look at this. White is victorious. So what now? Yes, but this was just a bad blunder. You need to move knight d3 with check instead of moving e6 immediately. After that, black's position is
check.
Quite tricky to hold. Queen a4. Queen a3. Interesting. And I return my queen, but but this position should be a draw. Really? Or not? The problem for black may be that white has some stuff like that. And I mean, I'm not sure that white can do any passed pawns though here. No, this should be a draw, really. But this queen maneuver is such an engine stuff. Though,
check. Check.
no, this is not good. And what if white takes with the knight? Then suddenly black has this. And still recovers the queen. Well, interesting. I don't think there are really many positions when you can apply these tactics. But this looks a draw. That can be a nice puzzle actually. This is really a nice puzzle, this position. Black to move and make a draw. I'm not sure that it's a draw though. It looks like.
Check.
Okay, I I think enough for today. Thank you all for watching, especially those who watched despite all these lags that happened. Hopefully my internet won't be so bad next time, and goodbye.